The Washington Commanders have made multiple moves throughout the roster to cut it down to the 90-man limit. We're also going to be discussing major updates regarding the NFL schedule. Yep, that's right. We have our first look at the schedule. We're going to report it right here. I'm your host, Azael Mejia, with Commander Digest, reporting everything, all Washington Commanders, off-season, regular season, everything in between. So if you want to be caught up to date, everything, all Washington Commanders, make sure to run it up the subscribe count right now. You guys have been killing it on the views, but we got to convert the views to the subscriptions so we can get out the trends, before we can get out the hood. So let's go. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't seen the last previous video, I did mention they were going to be back-to-back. People are going to say, oh, you're wearing the same shirt. Well, yes, they're back-to-back. They're back-to-back videos, filming back-to-back. So, 2 for the price of 1. You're happy, you're welcome. So, you can just subscribe to make my day. But if you haven't watched the last video, go watch it. I got this new button. Look at this new button. Boop. 50% of you are not subscribed, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. As I mentioned it before, just because I pop up on the Explore page or your recommendations doesn't mean you're subscribed. So just make sure I've done it. I'm guilty of it. So that's that. If you made it this far into the video, comment down below WNFL. Comment down WNFL for the second half of this video. But the first half of the video, we're going to be discussing some roster moves that the Commanders have done that were noted right here. Just some changes right here. They cut Trey Rucker, safety, from their 90-man roster. As we get closer to not only just the regular season but the preseason, you got to make some cuts to the roster. There's a limitation. Trey was signed after going undrafted in the draft. Commanders pick him up. He played 6 seasons in the college level as safety, 2 seasons at Wake Forest. He also played 4 seasons with Oklahoma State. Some of his stats for 2024 include 84 total tackles, 1 pass deflected, and 2 interceptions. He played 11 games, which is a lot. God dang, that is a lot of games. But unfortunately, yeah, his time has come to an end for the Commanders. Signing him last month and then now cutting him, it gotta hurt. This is the business side of the game, unfortunately, where people do have to get cut. And it probably hurts him more because he was born in Waldorf, Maryland, which is not far from Northwestern Stadium. I'm not used to calling it that. My apologies, I'm not used to calling it Northwestern Stadium, Northwest Stadium, whatever you call it. That stadium, unfortunately, it is a dream that has to be put on hold right now because he was born in Maryland, the Commanders' closest team to him. So unfortunately, that's going to have to be the case. It was reported that he was waived, was also having a non-football injury, which could have led to him getting cut, unfortunately. But yeah, they do cut him at the safety position, but they also cut. Before I say this, let me make sure this name is right. Preface, if I mess it up, I'm sorry. Meme Dankwa, tackle, also was cut from the team. As I said, we're getting closer and closer to not only the regular season, but also the preseason. So these guys, unfortunately, get hit with the business side of the game. Not everybody can get high. No, not everybody can play for their favorite team, unfortunately. But that has to be the case. But the second half of the video has to involve the NFL season getting released. As I said, WNFL, because they are now putting some respect on the Commanders. They have a ton of good games lined up for the season. We're going off some of them right here. You got your usual. We already had the opponents, but now you have the time and place. And if you haven't seen, there are some highlighted games for the Commanders. We're going to get right into it. They are playing in España. Hola, me llamo Azael. So get ready, get your Spanish ready, because the Commanders are going to Spain. They are going to Spain against the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be the first ever game in Spain, I believe. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully I don't get that wrong. But yes, first ever game in Spain. And who else to have there? One of your biggest superstars. Yes, I'm pretty sure I can say that. Jayden Daniels at the helm, leading the Commanders. Hola, 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 hola. Get your Spanish ready. Get your Spanish ready, because we're going to have to get it ready. If the funds are there, I'm telling you right now, we can, as I said, we prefaced it before in other videos, 17 weeks till game 1, so we can get 500 subscribers by that time. Maybe the funds could be there to go to Spain. Maybe to go there, maybe not come back, but maybe to go there, we can probably get that. But if that wasn't enough for you, we do have, I messed up, the Christmas game. Yes, the Commanders have the Christmas game this upcoming season. Move over Thanksgiving. We don't want that. That's old news. Christmas game now belongs to the Commanders, and who else to play on Christmas? Then keeping that tradition, as I said, Easter egg, Thanksgiving, then the Cowboys. Yes, Cowboys, Commanders, Christmas. C. Like, yes, in Espanol for Spain, trying to relate it back. But yes, you have the Christmas game against the Cowboys Commanders, 1 o'clock, Northwest Stadium. If you're from the DMV, you know it's gonna be cold, that game. As I said, if the funds are there, this could be a live reaction right there. If the funds are there, but only you guys can make it happen. So make sure to keep watching, to keep viewing, to subscribe, so the funds can be there. If you don't, if you see me on the camera, the funds are all the way down there. I'm all the way to the floor. The funds are right there. But maybe, just maybe, the Commanders can, maybe myself can participate in the Commanders, be at the Commanders game. So make it happen. You guys are the one who can make it happen. So I'm just saying. But also, they have 5 prime time games. If obviously you have the Christmas game, that's at 1 o'clock. That's a highlighted game. You also have, I'm just seeing this right now. The international game in España, 9:30 a.m. That's a little early. Dang, I don't even wake up that early for church or what? But if that wasn't enough for you, sicko Commanders fans, we also have 5 primetime games. Let me look at the monitor because the letters are super small. Right here, Thursday night against the Packers, Monday night against the Bears. Got that rematch again. Can there be a Hail Mary again? Maybe we don't want it that close. Got the Chiefs. Dang, I don't know about that one. That one gonna be, oh my God. You got Sunday back to back, not back to back, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, a little bit. 11:02 and 11:30. It's not back to back, but the same month. You have Sunday night football against the Seattle Seahawks and then against the Denver Broncos. They are putting respect on the Commanders. Hopefully the Commanders can shine under all the bright lights. You have not only the primetime games, you also have the Christmas game against one of the oldest rivalries in the game of football. Cowboys, Commanders, Christmas, CCC, later back to CCC, Spain. You have first international game in Spain against the Dolphins. You have all these primetime games. The schedule is looking pretty good for the Commanders, but we won't know how it. Comment down below how you think these games will end up for the Commanders. Where do you see them ranking? Will they have a better record than they have? Are they gonna be the exact same, or will they get lower? Depending on there has been a ton of roster changes within the Commanders organization. So you guys let me know. Comment down below who do you want? Which game are you going to? Which game are you going to go to? Because there are a couple of good ones right there. As I said, you have so many games. Packers, you have Cowboys, Lions, a rematch from the playoffs. You have the Vikings right there. You have Bears, that was already saying. The Chiefs one is pretty crazy. So just home games. Obviously, you have the Giants, Broncos, Raiders right there, Seahawks, Cowboys. You have your typical. Are you saving how many games are you going to? How much are you willing to save for those games? Because I'm already looking at pricing. It's gonna like I said, the funds are not there yet, but they can be if you know what to do. Comment down below, leave a like, subscribe right here on the channel. If anything breaks within the Commanders organization, you know I'm gonna be right here on the channel to cover it. So I'm Azael Mejia from Commander Digest, and I'll see you in the next video.